How do you learn from your mistakes? You just don't make them. You know what I mean? It's that simple. Just don't make no mistakes. It's that easy, man. Nah, but seriously, seriously. How do you learn from your mistakes? Especially men. Especially men. Men, we got to acknowledge it at first. We got to acknowledge the mistake that we made. We have too much pride. Way too much pride. And we think because we're men or because of our pride that we shouldn't make those mistakes, that we just gonna go scorch earth to the end of time and not accept it and not acknowledge it. And that's the first thing that you should be doing when you make a mistake. You acknowledge it. You accept it. You say, hey, you know what? I made a mistake. That does wonders, because then you can accept the right information. You can accept information from others. It humbles you. It absolutely humbles you. It allows you to become a lot more wiser. You know, I know there's like this saying, I just saw it recently, and it was talking about a wise man learns from other mistakes or others' mistakes. And it's absolutely true. So when you make that mistake and you acknowledge that mistake and you've accepted it, now what happens is that your eyes and ears, you change the frequency, and enables you now to pay greater attention in whatever aspect you're getting ready to get involved with. It allows you to have more receptors. Your receptors start going up, where it starts like an antenna, and you start to bring the right frequency, the right things to you, because now you're accepting that you're human. Wow. You ain't artificial intelligence. And even artificial intelligence makes mistakes all the time. So as a man, swallow your pride. Listen to what other folks are talking about. Accept your mistake. Acknowledge your mistake. Learn from that mistake, which is the key. Once you learn from that mistake, now you've created a different wiring in your head. And it allows you to now, if you come into another situation where a mistake can be made, you'll think twice. Because some things happen with us as men. Besides the pride, some things happen with us where we lack patience. Oh, that's huge. We lack patience, for sure. And that's part of the reason why we make the mistakes. We don't want to take any time. We think we have it. We thought we figured it out, and we go straight to it. Meanwhile, if we maybe asked someone else what they thought, they'd give us a better answer, a better way of looking at it. You know, I'm gonna tell you one thing, what happened to me not too long ago. And my sister, you know, I was doing some painting in the house, and I was buying all these gallons of paint, right? Now I'm thinking I'm smart because I'm buying these gallons of paint. They seem to be a good price. Individual gallons of paint. And then my sister came over. It was like, did you not know that they have 5-gallon paints? 5-gallon drums of paint? Now, to me, being Mr. Smart Guy, Mr. Man, I kind of know it all type stuff. I'm like, nah, I didn't know that. Or I didn't pay attention to that. And it could be as simple as that I didn't pay attention to that. I've seen it before, but I didn't pay attention to it. And then when I look at the individual gallons of paint versus the 5-gallon tank, drum tank that I could have bought, I would have been saving way more money, and it would have made it much easier for me to do the painting. That was a mistake. I had to swallow that and be like, you know what? You're right. I didn't even think about that. And sometimes it's just as simple as that if I would have just said, hey, you know what? I'm getting ready to paint a house or something, and I'm going to go get these individual gallons of paint. If I would have just mentioned that to anybody, even my sister, she probably would have told me, hey, you know what? Look at the 5-gallon paint. And you wouldn't have wasted that much money and wasted that much time getting individual cans of paint. Now that may be simple as far as like, you knucklehead, you should have known that. But there's other things that we do that we should have known as well, or that would have made more sense. But if we would open up our mouth just to ask or inquire about something, maybe we wouldn't make, some of those types of mistakes. So, like I said, you ask around, you talk to folks, you you brainstorm with people just to see whether or not there's some go around, something else that you can do that may prevent you from having to make a mistake. And if you do make a mistake, then just acknowledge it, accept it, let that part go, and that will then allow you to start being more receptive to the fact that there's other options out there, there's other alternatives out there. All right? Like I always say, I'm going to catch you on the next note. Peace out.